my left, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks with gray trim, fighting out of Clinton, Maryland. He weighed in at the super lightweight limit of 140 pounds even, with a record of 30 wins, 2 losses. He has 14 wins coming by way of knockout. He is currently the NABF champion and ranked the WBA #3 super lightweight contender in the world. Introducing the challenger, appropriately named Reggie Showtime Green. And his opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the red corner, the defending world champion, wearing purple trunks with gold trim. He is fighting out of Tacoma Park, Maryland, by way of Washington, D.C. He weighed in the same as his opponent, 140 pounds even. His record stands at 44 wins, 2 losses, with 29 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, he is making the second defense of his title. Please welcome the WBA Super Lightweight Champion of the World, introducing the little big man, Sharmba Mitchell. Once again, a referee in charge, Kenny Chevalier, now to give instruction.
Come on in here, let's go. All right, first of all, you see this right here? That's good to go, okay? Corners, I want to remind you of something. During the bell, when that bell rings for the rest period, and you think you want to come out here, don't do it. You stay in your corners. You let your fighters make their own way back to the corner. Sharmba, Reggie, I've gone over the rules in the dressing room. Again, I've given you instructions in the corners. I want to remind you, protect yourself at all times. Obey my command. This is for the WBA Championship of the World. I expect nothing less than a clean fight. Remember, this world title fight is between you two. I don't want anything to do with it. As long as you keep it clean, you don't see me. With that said, let's touch it up and get busy.
Let's get it on.
Kenny Chevalier making the most of his airtime.
I wonder who his writer is. That's good writing there. I haven't got anything to do with it. I just happened to be in the ring with you.
Well, recently Mitchell was contacted by none other than Mike Tyson, who said don't blow this opportunity. Also getting advice from Riddick Bowe. Tyson and Bowe offering advice. But Mitchell says, hey, just because some people can't heed their own advice doesn't mean you can't listen and learn.
Well, in that particular case, both of them were right. I mean, both Bowe and Tyson were right.
Well, here we go, round 1, scheduled for 12. The WBA Super Lightweight title at stake. Reggie Green in the black trunks will have to contend with the blazing hand speed and improved power of Sharmba Mitchell in the frill trunks, purple and gold. Green feels a good strong jab is essential against Sharmba.
As much as all southpaws drive me absolutely insane, I love to watch Sharmba Mitchell quickly becoming one of my favorite fighters. Such a smart boxer, good defense, good lateral movement side to side, improved power. I just like him.
And hard and aggressive. He looks like a tie salesman from LSU. You ever seen so much purple and gold in rep tie fashion?
Mitchell says Green keeps his hands way up. His elbows are high, so he can go to the body quite frequently. Also, he wants to make him go backwards and press the issue. His biggest concern, as we have pointed out, Green can punch. He says the thing he has to watch the most for, Green loads up with his right. Bottom line, though, he'll take his heart out.
Well, if Green can punch, he better start showing it. Because right now he hasn't thrown anything, and he has been swamped by Sharmba.
Green said the biggest element for him, don't get frustrated. Control, adapt, and pressure are keys to victory for him. Also not to preset in his mind what he's going to do. Got to adapt.
Nice right hand lead by Green and left hook to the body. The left hook did connect.
Yeah, the right did. It went right by his head. Wasn't strong. Good idea. Didn't work.
Green does have power in both hands. Hooks pretty well. Sparred with a couple of southpaws for this fight. As mentioned, also sparred with Pedro Saiz, the man who troubled Sharmba Mitchell back in February, although Mitchell won convincingly.
Oh, he got hit.
Big right hand there. Right hook by Sharmba Mitchell upside the head.
It was a left hand and right hand behind it. Straight left and a right hook, and he racked him up a little bit with it.
Yeah, that second punch to the right really rattled Green. There's another heavy right hand by Mitchell. to the temple. And down goes Green.
Same right hand, Steve, the third one.
First round knockdown. Green down for the third time in his career.
7, 8, you okay? Give him blood. Come on.
And he's got 30 seconds to survive, but a whirlwind, a whirling dervish is in front of him. Mitchell trying to smother Green. Chevalier breaks it up.
There's a right on the left, excuse me, in the right eye of Green to a pretty big cut.
That may be the least of his problems right now.
Come on out there.
Sharmba Mitchell looking to finish strong with the final seconds ticking away. Can Green get through it? Mitchell just teeing off. He nailed him with another left hook. Awful start for Green.
Don't even worry about that.
Well, Sharmba came out punching like he wanted to finish in the first round, and he almost did it. Very, very strong punches. There's a nasty little cut on the right side of his orbital ridge there. Not bad, but it's going to be problems if he lasts for much longer, which is conjectural. Now let's take a look at the knockdown because it was impressive. Sharmba throwing with everything he's got. Lands that right hand over the top. It looked like over the top of his head.
Well, you know, you can
Bobby,
see
take a look at the second
Sharmba's
part.
turning. You watch him, he's turning. He turns in with his left hand and misses it, and he turns with the right and he gets him wobbly. But he's really turning in on his right hand. He is turning his body, and there he misses a big one, and bang, takes it back. Use the momentum, come back, swings right into it.
Well, here we are again. And more of the same in store for Green because Sharmba doesn't slow up. That's the bad news.
Mitchell just too fast and powerful for Green as we head into round 2. A swarming Sharmba Mitchell in the first round.
Nice right hand counter here by Green. Green meant to put some hurt back on Sharmba Mitchell with that right hand.
See if Green can regroup following a dreadful opening round.
Well, something has got to have been taken out of Green by that because he took a good size beating the whole round. He just happened to go down at the end of it, but he was taking a beating.
Mitchell continues to pummel Green.
Now, Green has got to fight back here. There's no question about it. He's in over his head, and the only thing he can do is hope to connect on those punches. There it is.
Right hand by Green out of nowhere sends Mitchell back.
He staggered Mitchell good, buckled his knees. I'm not sure it was a combination of balance and the punch, but it was a good right hand.
Yeah, it was. I think it was a combination balance and punch. He didn't look hurt at all.
And then a left hook to the body, and Mitchell really upset with himself. What a turnaround for Reggie Green here in the second round after being down in the first.
I think a good amount of that is balance. You see how Sharmba Mitchell loves to jump around, switch feet, switch sides, switch directions. You get caught in a switch, and it'll look like more than it is.
Especially the way he's fighting with that right jab. I mean, he just throws it. He's so careless with his body. He comes flying across like a body surfer or something, and then they get tangled up. That's what's happening to him. He's getting tangled up. Now he's getting hit.
Dramatic turnaround. Mitchell all of a sudden being a little more cautious. You see the cut over the right eye of Reggie Green. Seems to be intact. It's not dripping down into the eye.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't in a bad location. It will bleed. It will open up.
Could get worse.
But right now it's under control. Excellent corner work. See, that's kind of sore.
Mitchell getting frustrated. Those punches are being blocked by the elbows of Green.
And he's got to step almost over his leg the way he's coming in. They're getting tangled. He's got to step over him to punch.
He was so effective with that right hook to the head, and he stopped throwing it as consistently.
Oh, little elbow by Green, and then spinning by Mitchell. Both were fouling.
Some bad blood, I think, developing. Sharmba was working a nice jab, straight left, and a right hook, and stopped working it to the head. He was catching Green consistently.
Well, Green just decided to get into the fight, and that changed things.
Mitchell told us, hey, I'm doing Green a big favor by giving him this title shot. He may rethink that phrase.
Set it down. Set it down. All right. Give me this. Give me this one. All right. Water. Water.
Right knee, see, right there. Right knee to double left hook every change, though, okay? All right? This will work. Think about it. Listen, move close to your man this time. Stop moving your punches away. Go to the body, Reggie.
All right, let's take a look at this off-balance stuff. Watch the legs of Sharmba. He just can't.
Yeah, see, he was leaning on it already. He was trying to lean to get away from the fight. He leaned too far on his leg.
And his legs were not set for it. His legs were not set. That wasn't a
Watch it from the side. You can see.
Out of balance.
See, he's just kind of leaning back and just over leans and gets hit it too, pushes him. I don't think that was as clean a stagger as we might have thought.
Yeah, and if he'd have gone down to the count and correctly so, but it wasn't a hurt punch.
They're announcing the scores after every round here in the WBA. Of course, the first round had to be 10-8 for Sharmba Mitchell. And we'll reveal it as soon as it's tabulated.
All right, somebody else gave Green that last round, so let's get back to the fight.
Yeah, you can make a good argument that Green wins the second round. He landed some clean shots. Sharmba looked a little sloppy, missed, tried too hard.
Well, Green scored the most effective punch of round 2, staggering Mitchell 55 seconds into the round.
Mitchell's fighting much harder this round than he did last round, and Green is picking up the pace himself.
Not the stiff arm.
I mean, Green is coming back.
This fight's going to settle in and go a little while. I think Green's got himself back together, doing a great job. The cut's not really been showing much dripping.
Boy, Green's got quick legs. I mean, not Green, excuse me.
Mitchell.
Sharmba has got some quick legs. I'll say again. No.
No knockdown.
No.
That was a step to the side, and because of right leg, left leg being lead legs, I think they bang legs.
Yeah, it's a southpaw thing.
He is just crawling over the leg of Green every time he goes over. See, watch his legs. Way over.
Come on out of there.
He's too enthusiastic, too fast. He goes too far.
Oh, wild swing and a miss by Mitchell, and he almost ate a countering shot by Green.
He almost did, and it was a thing of beauty had it landed.
Combination to the head, nicely done by Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell putting steam on those.
But this Green is game. He's no patsy.
He's back.
Mitchell knew that coming in.
Nice left hand by Mitchell. When he pushes Green back, Green has a lot more trouble responding and reacting to Mitchell's punches.
This has been Mitchell's MO all his career. He's always fought guys as good or better than him so he can learn and get better. We're certainly not saying Green's in the same class as Sharmba Mitchell, but he's standing up to him.
Yeah, they'd be in the same class if he beats him. I mean, this guy's got the punch.
Straight right hand by Green.
I think that landed in the punch. That landed in the chest, or that might have been some trouble.
Come on.
He certainly doesn't have the same boxing skills and speed as Mitchell, but he has power.
You know, sometimes fighters that don't appear to be in the same class as another have the answers to unlock what it takes to win. Iran Barkley, not in the same class as Hearns, beat him twice.
I did that fight. I know.
And Gene Fulmer, almost against anybody he fought. You didn't think Gene had a chance? He beat everybody, including Sugar Ray Robinson.
That's it.
Interesting extracurricular activity in this particular fight. We take you back to the second round.
Now let's take a look at the elbows that are being thrown here. And see. There you go. You got 2 foul shots. Is that an intentional foul? What do you got?
Flagrant foul.
Flagrant. That's a flagrant.
And in the last round, you know, it's one of those things where I think, too, it's a combination of angles. There you go again. There's just a lot of odd things happening because of the southpaw stance. Sharmba Mitchell slips around and spins. As Green turns, he hits him with the elbow. And in all due fairness, Mitchell, when he reached around, tried to hit him in the face from behind.
Judge B, 10-9, Reggie Green. Judge C, 10-9, Sharmba Mitchell.
Well, I don't think Green really needs the judges to tell him how far behind he is already, although he is
One of the
winning a lot
judges
of
gave him that round.
Yep. The folks at home having a shutout for Mitchell through 3. We're in round 4.
As do I, your Washington correspondent. A shutout.
I thought Green may have stolen the second round. I have a 29-27.
Including a 10-8 first round?
That's correct.
That was a knockdown for Sharmba Mitchell. He put Green down on the canvas in round 1. But then Green resurrecting himself in round 2. Straight right hand by Green.
He hurt Sharmba Mitchell. He hurt Sharmba Mitchell with that right hand.
He's a right uppercut by Green. He's got Mitchell clinging, hanging on.
Hey! You hold
That's got everybody on their feet.
Boy, what a surprise, but not what a surprise. That's what we've been talking about all this time, how he can punch. Well, he landed, he showed you, that's how he can punch.
It appeared to me that Sharmba Mitchell for a split second might have switched to orthodox, leaving him a little more open for that right hand over his left.
Green nailing Mitchell in the chest, and this is the same Reggie Green who came off the canvas in the first round.
He recovered in the second round.
Turn it over, come on.
Oh, what a sledgehammer straight right by Green, and then Mitchell comes back.
Mitchell come back with a nice left hand, too.
No knockdown.
Boy, this is sloppy.
Turn it over, you're pushing, let's go.
Another right hand that finds its mark. Not as strong as the last one, but I'll tell you what, Green is starting to get home.
Low blow by
Right hand.
Green.
Let him out.
And then spun around by Mitchell. Little dirty tactics.
Green looking good. Green looking very good. Best laid plans for Sharmba. You're about to go out the window if you didn't pick this up.
Well, he did have a difficult time his last fight against a 33-year-old journeyman. Perhaps it was a telltale sign. We'll see.
No.
Busy night for Kenny Chevalier. A lot of stuff going on. Well, this is turning into a compelling fight.
Sharmba's got to get back in his rhythm and box. He's allowing Green to step in and just walk to him with that big right hand without punishment, without pain.
Both fighters from Washington, D.C., both fighting in front of their hometown fans as round 4 ends.
You lost it round, man. You lost it round. Come on. Suck it up, man. You gotta suck it up, man. Come on, baby. You gotta suck it up. Stop that short. Why am I knocking this man out, man? Just beat this man. Try to beat this man. You're not doing it, okay? Okay? First, combination move. Combination move.
Oh, you got it already, okay.
You see through? See this through right hand? Jerk your home. Don't wait for it, come. You see it get it through? Jerk it. Yeah. And keep stepping around the man. Step around to you. All the way around to your right.
We got everything, just talk to him.
Go out there and cause to him. Give me the pressure on him, okay?
Back it up. All right, Reggie, go to him.
A sense of urgency in that corner of Sharmba Mitchell. The advice simply, get out there and beat this guy.
Not too technical, is it?
No. Round 5. Bobby, are they exhibiting the keys to victory?
Well, I'll tell you what, Green started to establish a jab and a good right hand, come forward, a counter right hand. He's starting to do what he needs to do. Sharmba started out doing what he needed to do, pushing Green back, working the good combination of jabs, counter punches, right hook over the jab, and hurt Green, dropped Green, but now it's turned around. The momentum has changed.
Well, Sharmba Mitchell now realizes he's in a fight. This is no cakewalk.
Green picked up confidence from the second round on. After he got dropped, he just started getting better and better until he was really good in the 4th round. Whoa, nice right hand.
Vicious right hand there by Reggie Green.
He's throwing with authority, with confidence, like he knows he's going to land this. Whereas before, he wasn't sure where to throw it. Oh, nice.
Mitchell down only once in his career back in 1994. A flurry by Mitchell, but Green okay with it. Didn't seem to bother him.
No, but they're point builders. Those 3 and 4 punches at a time build those punches. Build those points.
Sharmba Mitchell stopped throwing a straight left down the middle. I wonder if maybe he hurt his hand or he's just losing concentration on what he needs to do.
Re-injured his hand, the one he hurt when he banged it off the head of Pedro Saiz in the 4th round in February.
He's throwing it pretty good there, Bob. He's throwing it pretty good.
Right hook
Not
to the
like he
chest.
used to, but he was throwing
Still
it.
slappy, still around though. He's not throwing the straight one. I want to see the straight one.
Yeah, you're right.
Leave the stiff arm alone. Let him go, let him go, let him go.
Mitchell, who usually outboxes his opponents, being frustrated by Reggie Green.
One of the problems for Sharmba Mitchell with his power is he's not sitting on the punches. He's so much on his toes, ready to step and spin around the guy, that it's taking away from the shots he's delivering.
Right hooks to the body and the straight left, the big weapons of Sharmba Mitchell. How about that jab by Green? Setting up the right, which just missed. Action-packed main event for the super lightweight title, WBA. All 3 judges scoring round 4 to Green, and he's closing the gap.
I got him at 39-36, but I wonder if anybody's asked in the corner who's ahead and who's not. I don't think this outscoring's doing a damn thing for either fighter. They're not worried about that. They got to fight in the ring. That's where they got to fight.
Well, I can't stand it anyway for all kinds of reasons.
Yeah. It's not necessary. It's just not necessary.
That's the bell, that's the bell.
So 5 rounds in the books, and here it is. After 4 rounds, 39-36 for Mitchell, according to Judge A. 38-37, a lot closer for Mitchell. Judge B. Judge C has it. Mitchell 38-37, so he is closing the gap.
I agree with judges B and C, 38-37 Mitchell. That's exactly how I have it.
I got it 39-36, exactly like A. It goes to show you.
You got the judges covered.
We got them covered.
Okay, take the lead. And this is your round. Okay?
And the results of round number 5. Judge B, 10 down on Reggie Green. Judge B sees the 10-9 Sharmba Mitchell. Judge C sees the 10-9 Sharmba Mitchell.
And now round 6 in a most interesting battle. Reggie Green of the Black Trunks from Clinton, Maryland, put down in the 1st round by Tacoma Park, Maryland's Sharmba Mitchell. Both are not the best of friends, but there was no bad blood coming into the fight. They had mutual friends. They both sparred once about 5 years ago. They don't remember, but it looks like bad blood brewing here as the fight progresses.
Green's landing that right hand more and more, and it's becoming more and more of a factor. Sharmba's trying to key off it now. I can see him watching it. He slipped the last 2, but he's not driving. See, even that's a looping, slapping, roundhouse left. He's not throwing a straight left down the middle like he did in the telestrator with right hook.
You can see Green's confidence building. With that little smirk on his face.
Well,
be careful.
The corner told him, this is your round. Now let's go take this round.
Sharmba stepped around him and caught him very clean with a roundhouse left like that.
Mitchell coming on. Watch out for that left hook. Set up by the right jab. There's a combination to the head. Back comes Green with that right hand, but didn't do much damage. Another right, and the elusive Mitchell able to slip away. Mitchell trying to work that smirk right off the face of Green.
I believe he worked a little bit of it off.
Somebody got hit. Wow. The spray from their head, the water.
Green covering up. Mitchell pouring it on.
We hurt Green. Green got hurt with one of those straight left hands up under the middle.
Got over the ribs. A hard shot to the ribs.
That straight left hand I kept talking
That
about.
comes Green with a straight right hand that sends Mitchell back.
And that was a hammering right hand, too.
It's wartime.
That was not a light one.
This is a slugfest.
That one stopped him in his tracks and stopped the attack.
A Washington, D.C. street brawl.
Nice right hand. Sharmba Mitchell is so effective when he throws a straight left hand down the middle.
Left hook to the neck by Reggie Green. That sent Mitchell sprawling.
There it is. The straight left hand. The straight left hand again.
He's got Green in trouble. Green staggered, wobbled. Straight left hand again by Mitchell.
Time and time again, it's been a straight left hand down the middle, not the roundhouse. We've gotten Green in trouble, and Sharmba goes back to the roundhouse.
Huge finish to the 6th by Mitchell. Trying to end it.
Big round. Big round for Mitchell.
Fight it out, come on. That's it. Hey, look, let's step on. He's dead tired.
He's dead tired. You give him a chance. What you doing, Reggie? Let them back in the fight. Get back on the body. Right after your body.
Right there. Everything's short on the inside.
Just try to get the body first.
5 deep breaths.
Mitchell closing the show, wanting to show this crowd that he's in command and he's going to knock out. But Green not able to, because Green keeps fighting back, and every once in a while a hammering shot. But those are all big punches by Sharmba Mitchell and helped him win the round big.
And Sharmba throws that straight left hand right down the middle. That one was a little bit more of a roundhouse, but that's this almost exact same left hand that hit Khalid Rahilu with, and down went Rahilu. It's a sneaky, quick punch you don't see, and it's very, very powerful.
This is nothing new to Reggie Green. He's been in a lot of wars. And this is no exception. He is a well-schooled fighter, obviously loves to brawl, and he's in tremendous condition. Mitchell taking command of the last 30 seconds of the previous round with his straight left hands. Let's see what happens in round 7. Saying it was a slip. No knockdown.
They tangled legs.
And Chevalier waves it off.
He's right. That was all tangled legs.
That's the 3rd time he's gone down, but no knockdown. Green was knocked down in the 1st round. He's come off the canvas.
And he very nearly went down that last 6th round. Just about, but didn't.
He hung on. A lot of heart. Green 30-2 with 14 knockouts. His 2 losses to Darrell Tyson in '94 decision and to Charles Murray in '95. 2nd round TKO. He almost quit after that. Talked out of it by Lou Duva. Mitchell 44-2 with 29 knockouts.
They just banged heads, gentlemen.
Okay.
You see the effects. Mitchell.
No cuts from it. They bang heads.
Will have a headache.
Right now you see Green taking a few less chances with that right hand, not jumping in. Confidence level maybe backed off a little bit after the last round. He caught a lot of leather in the 6th round.
Well, it sure has slowed up.
Let him out, let him out.
They both decided to take the round off because they really went at it for 1 round.
Let's see if they, once again, let's see if they pick it up in the final seconds. Somebody try to steal the round. We're in a city of a fighter who was famous for doing that. A fellow by the name of Sugar Ray Leonard, a 5-time
Let him out of here, Reggie. Let him out. Come on. Let's go.
Boy, Green trying to end it on 1 punch. And it's the straight right.
That was a nice uppercut he missed there, too. Green right now appearing to be a little stronger than Sharmba.
But he's missing everything. I mean, what good is it for him to be strong if he can't land it?
Mitchell just hoping Green punches himself out.
That's a hard looking one to fight.
A lot of head movement by Mitchell here. Very technical. He's missing 2.
Nothing happened.
Steve Albert along with Ernie Pacheco, Bobby Ches, Andrea Joyce. We're at the MCI Center, the first boxing event ever here in this venue. Interesting, intriguing weekend here in our nation's capital, the site of NATO's 50th anniversary summit.
All right. These slips that are occurring almost every round or every other round is basically brought. Let's see how the two legs came together at the front. That's all it is. These guys, a lefty and a righty, meeting legs.
There you see, they just slam heads. They come into one another. You watch pretty careful. Right there. Sharmba comes in lower, and they bang right into one another.
Hey, stay there.
You saw the grimace on Mitchell's face after that collision, but no cut. Well, after 7 rounds, Reggie Green may be behind, but he's still bouncing around on his toes despite taking some punishment for the champion. He is in excellent shape.
Well, he isn't so far behind that he can't win if he wins these rounds. I mean, he's still in contention. This fight's up for grabs. This is not an easy fight. Ooh.
That's a nice body shot.
Yeah.
Boy, that made Sharmba jackknife right in the gut.
Stiff arm him, my man.
Well, Sharmba apparently has forgotten to take advantage of the blow that he landed, and Mitchell's gotten stronger, as Bobby points out. He's stronger, and he's starting to carry the fight.
But Mitchell obviously more cautious now. He doesn't want to feel that right hand of Reggie Green.
Right now, Green is establishing a much more effective jab, which is one of the keys to victory, I thought. Coming forward and landing the right hand. He's starting to do the things he needs to do.
Mitchell going to the body of Green. He said that's what he wanted to do because Green holds his hands high, but now his left hand is real low. Oh, there's a left hook to the chest area of Green.
Right now, Green's got his hands way down. I'm not sure why. Yeah. They're playing a game right now with each other. One that's going to be very costly for somebody.
Is wobbled.
And that one, he got hit good. He's got some sense of balance, or else he'd have been over on his stuff on that one.
Mitchell looks dazed here.
There's been some ebb and flow to this fight, and there may be just another movement in it.
Well, this is definitely Green coming on, and Green strong.
Well, this is becoming a close fight.
Yep. Well, he'll take this round, and now it's getting close. Really close.
Mitchell seems to be doing too much slapping. Not enough solid punching. Mitchell right now leading 67-65 on all cards.
That's exactly how I have it, Steve.
It's tight.
I got it 68-65, and he just lost this round, did Mitchell.
Yeah.
So things are getting closer.
10-9 round for Green, unofficially. In round 8.
Who would have thought this fight was going to get close after that first knockdown?
You want that pork, do you, man? You said the man gonna get your pork. The man gonna get your pork. Okay? Suck it up. 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 Man, it's still a fight for you. Okay? It's a fight for you.
There's two. The replay here shows Green getting staggered, and what happened is, as Green comes to the attack, he gets hammered, but then he turns it around. Bobby.
Late in the round, Mitchell makes some mistakes, and he gets hammered back. Green is being much more effective with that right hand. There you see it right on the nose. It is getting to be a very, very close fight.
Mitchell got stunned again in round 8, and after nearly getting knocked out in round 1, Reggie Green has come on strong. What a dramatic turnaround.
Well, he's within range of pulling in here and taking this title. He's within range, so this is warming up into a real consequential battle.
It is indeed a good old neighborhood rivalry.
Oh, it's a barn brawl. It's a neighborhood brawl.
Right now, for me, the only difference in this fight is the knockdown. I have a 1-point lead for Mitchell. 4 rounds to 4 after 8.
I've got it by 2 points for Mitchell, but it's close. Oh, they hit heads.
Yeah, they collided again. You can see the grimacing.
And the grimacing on his face, on Mitchell's face, is really indicating pain in the head.
That's the southpaw righty. Uh-oh. Straight left hand by Sharmba Mitchell, and that staggered Green, but Green comes right back.
Wow, what's holding Green up? That was a beautiful punch by Mitchell. What a shot.
The problem is, gentlemen, the power is diluted a little bit by rounding it, not throwing it straight like you had earlier.
Green's conditioning, a big factor here tonight.
Boy, Green is not intimidating. Won't go down. He's just going to keep coming, and he's going to land his punches.
Don't spin him, don't hit him, let him go, let him out.
A frustrated Sharmba Mitchell. You can see it all over his face. Tries to spin Green around. Illegal.
Come on, work out of there, work out of there.
And he keeps doing it.
Is Mitchell switching back and forth here, Bobby? You see Mitchell switching back and forth?
Every once in a while he does a little bit of SD, but I'm not sure if he does it more of a square off, just trying to get an angle or land where he's not expecting.
What he's doing is those angles.
Big overhand right by Green there, right on the shoulder of Mitchell.
What Mitchell is doing is moving his body all the way over to give him an exaggerated angle and then punching from there. So Angelo used to say to the fighters, move over and punch. That's it.
Another straight right by Green.
Come on, work out of there, work out of there.
Tell you what, this is a close round. Whoever closes out these last 30 seconds can steal it.
Oh, and there's a straight right to the chest of Mitchell.
Oh, again.
No.
Face to face, that was.
Both of you, come on, come on.
A right hand hook off the top of Green's head. Tough round to score. Wow. That might have been even or perhaps the edge to Green. Through 8, not including the last round. Look how close this fight is. One judge has it 1 point for Mitchell. Another has a 1 point for Mitchell. Another has it 2 points in favor of Mitchell.
After that 8th round, I added 76-75. And I'll tell you what, this last round was as close a round as I've seen in quite some time.
I made it even because I can't decide that one. That was too close. Of course, you got 87-85. I got Mitchell by 2 points.
If you're just joining us, this is open scoring, an experiment.
And the result of round number 2.
Hey, let's go, seconds out of here, let's go. Seconds out. Let's go.
Here we go. Round 10.
Championship Causeway, 10, 11, and 12. Either man can win the title right here.
Come on, let him go, come on.
This may be going a lot longer than Sharmba Mitchell certainly had in mind.
Especially after that first round. I bet he thought he was going to be home for an early supper.
All right, easy.
He may have underestimated Mr. Green.
Come on, guys. Don't push him.
Kenny Chevrolet is small, but he's powerful. He moves in there and he controls this fight well.
He's feisty.
No, he's good. He controls it well.
Come on.
You don't have any doubt about his orders. You can hear him all over the building.
Very authoritative and doing a great job.
Come on out of here. Right out of here. Come on, work out of there. Come on.
Now a lot of clenching going on. They're both tired, understandably. Left hook to the body by Reggie Green as they came out of the clinch, and more grimacing. I think they collided heads again. Mitchell, very, very displeased.
Hold it, baby. Let's go.
Mitchell complaining to the referee, but the referee chastises him for holding.
Right now, Green is the stronger of the two.
Work out of there. Work out of there.
Fatigue factor setting in a little bit on Sharmba.
I think fatigue and disillusionment.
Come on, both you guys holding. Let's box it.
Get to this guy.
If you're Sharmba Mitchell, Bobby, you're in the ring. What do you do now? Do you go back to
Steve,
the technical stuff?
From sitting here, I still throw this double jab and the straight left. It's so effective so many times. But again, it's easy for me to say from here, seeing it work. Where he is, I don't know what he's thinking or what he's feeling. I don't know if he's hurting any hands. But if I'm him, I double jab, straight left.
That's true. He did not reveal that he hurt his hands in that last fight until afterwards. There was, no indication he hurt the hand during the fight.
Nice shoot. Nice body punch. Green.
Just got over a nice counter combination.
Let him out, Green. Come on.
Got Green's attention. Didn't really hurt him. Doesn't have the same sting on his punches, but the double jab working in, pushing Green back, has been so effective.
Nice right hand.
Quite a mouse developing under the right eye of Sharmba Mitchell. Oh, right over the top of Mitchell's head whizzed that left hook. It just missed by Green. That could have ended.
Let him go, Sharmba. Let him go.
Had it been a little lower.
Nice shot by Green.
Big finish for Reggie Green to the 10th round.
Wow, this is going to be good.
Well, this fight could be even.
It's getting there.
You win the fight. You win these last 2 rounds. You win the fight.
He's right there.
You win the fight.
Back in. All right? Get your hand. Don't take too long. Stop taking
Out of the chain.
all right? Look. You get inside those hands. Go. Keep moving. Stop reaching with your left foot. That's why you get hit.
You got time.
Make it a ghetto fight. You got me? Okay. Don't let your right hand be hung up there. Pull it back and throw something. Pull it back. Hand up there. Throw the left hand. Throw the left hand to the right up to the head.
Oh, Grease, man. Fight this nigga. Throw his hands on these out, champ. Shut your tongue.
You gotta get stronger. You're in great shape. 10th round. 10th round. He don't run this one.
Out in you. Bring the dog out in you, baby.
The corners are like something out of a Hollywood script, Bert.
You know what's the most unusual thing? We have never, through 10 rounds, heard anybody say what the score was in the corner. Now, one guy said, hey, you're behind by 1 point, we can win this. They're not looking, they're not paying attention. And they shouldn't. This is where it happens, right inside the ring.
You heard Jeff Garmoja in the Mitchell corner say, make this a ghetto fight. How do the folks at home have it on the online internet? 6-4. They've got Mitchell ahead by 2 rounds. We're in the 11th round. The final 2 will probably determine the championships.
I think I have it here 5-4 and 1 even. After 10 with the knockdown, it's a 2-point lead. Right now, Sharmba Mitchell can't lose a decision unless he gets dropped. On my scorecard.
I got 96-95. That's what I've got, and I'll stick to it.
The championship round for the WBA super lightweight title.
I neglected to say Mitchell, but I have Mitchell ahead by 1 point, so anything can happen in these 2 rounds.
Reggie Green dropped in the first round, but he has really come back in powerful fashion since.
Somebody's got to establish themselves as a victor here. Someone's got to take these 2 rounds. Somebody's got to take command.
It's so far in the hands of Gustavo Padilla of Panama, Paul Artis of Washington, D.C., Ove Ovesen of Denmark. They are judge A, B, and C.
Sharmba is so effective when he uses that double jab. He backs Green up and he fires the straight left and then the right hook behind it, but he's just not doing enough of it. Double jab, straight left. You watch it every time it happens.
He's either tired or he's getting tired of getting hit back. Because you're right, he should do that, but he gets hit and counterpunches.
Green's now peppering the body. First the side, then the stomach of Sharmba Mitchell. You get the feeling Green is just being patient here, waiting to unleash that right hand again, that straight right.
Whoever said get in a ghetto fight, both fighters are listening to him because this is getting to be a ghetto fight. All stops out.
Come on, guys, break. Come on, guys. Come on now, it's championship. Let's go.
Reggie Green showing Mitchell, the champion, no
work it out. Come on, let him go, Sean, break. Let him go.
Mitchell showing Green a little too much respect.
Yep. Yep.
Break. Come on. Come on, guys.
Green came here to take the title away from Sharmba Mitchell.
Easy on the head. Come on now.
Sharmba not punching with authority now, not hard. He's laying punches like he's out of gas.
And Mitchell told us he's treating this like he doesn't have the title, like he's fighting for the title.
Well, he is.
Come on.
He is now.
He is now.
All right, let him go, let him go.
Much better. We need a 10-8 round, baby. 10-8 round. 10-8. Suck it up. That's what we've been training for. Got to have this round.
You reach off the punches. See, that one punch, you rolled up on one thing.
Ain't over to it.
Get your hands moving. Get that wind, don't let him back you up. Go to him.
Baby.
You see what I'm saying? You can go to him, Reggie. You aim is too much at the head. Go to the bottom, let's go to the other. Some way to combination. Huh? Let's go.
All right, this is a round.
Now listen to me. Listen to me. You got to stay on your feet. Don't take the round off, but don't get careless.
Okay. No problem.
1, 2, 1, 2.
That raspy voice belonged to Jeff Kermoja. Reggie Green's corner telling him you need a 10-8 round to win this fight. Here we go. They touch gloves for the 12th and final round. What a fight this has been.
And Sharmba Mitchell's corner saying, don't take this round off. Now, at 10-6, that's what, if the score is 2 points ahead, they could have said, hey, take it easy. We don't even need this round. They're not paying attention to that. Hey, this is a fight. Both guys can lose a champion or win a championship right here.
Right now is a small lead on my card for Sharmba Mitchell, but I tell you, a knockdown here could do anything.
Well, a knockdown will make it a draw, I think.
One judge has it 106-102 Mitchell, another has it 106-103 Mitchell, and another has it even.
I got it 106-104.
I got 106-103 Mitchell.
Well, this is a case where Reggie Green knows exactly what he has to do. He needs that 10-8 round. Let's see if he can do it.
He actually needs a 10-7 round, fellas.
What he needs is a knockout.
Come on, work out of there, work out of there. Come on.
And by 10-8, that's what I meant.
You know, mathematics aside.
Come on, guys. Hey. Okay? All right, come on.
10-7 round would net Green a draw. So anything less than that, we know what a championship stage.
Let him go, Sharp, man, let him go.
Reggie Green needs a knockout here to win this fight. He better make a move fast. Minute 20. Straight right hand, but it was blocked by Sharmba Mitchell. And Mitchell smartly playing a little keep away here. He knows the score. But when you play keep away as a fighter, Bobby, can that sometimes be dangerous.
Well, sure, because you may bite into a feint just to cover. You may make a move that you wouldn't normally have made and not concentrate on your strategy, just staying away from A, B, and C and walking the D, E, or F.
Work it, come on, let him go. Come on, punch out of there, come on. Come on, guys.
John Tate knew all he had to do was stay on his feet against Mike Weaver. Got knocked out with less than half a minute to go. Made a mistake and he paid for it.
Can Green put Mitchell away in the final 20 seconds to win the fight? Otherwise, it's going to be Mitchell. There's a right hand by Green, but it wasn't enough. Mitchell was backing away from it. Final 10 seconds. Total desperation.
Ooh, he got a right hand in.
And that's it.
I got it.
And this is one of those rare occasions where at the bell, we know who won.
I don't like it, gang. It robs it of the drama.
No suspense at all.
No suspense. I like to see our classy announcers say, and still champion. But that's a thrill.
It loses the purity. It's really the only sport remaining where that still exists.
Yeah, the sense of drama. You don't know. The audience gets quiet. Everybody listens. It's so great. We don't have that now. We know who won. Go on. I don't think we'll see this stuff again.
I don't think this is the answer, quite frankly. I think the answer lies in a watchdog, a federal commission to take the promoters out of the hands of the judges, because they take care of all the expenses and the judges out of the hands of the promoters.
They should be like a samurai class. They should be so segregated away from the boxing population that they don't go to promoters' parties, that they don't take junkets, that they don't hobnob with promoters of WBC.
Unfortunately, it goes a little further. The judges have to be taken out of the hands of the promoter as well as the sanctioning bodies, because they all have their own agendas, and quite clearly they are not to benefit the sport but their pockets.
Well, but perhaps in the backs of their minds, judges don't want to bite the hand that feeds them, literally and figuratively.
How about in the front of their mind?
Well, that too, and in the middle too.
It was a tough fight. I know it was going to be a tough
And nothing's going to be perfect when you have subjective opinions, whether it's basketball, football, or this. But we can eliminate the doubt.
Well, there was one knockdown of this fight. It came way back in the first round.
Well, let's take a look at it to begin with. This happened so long ago, I'd forgotten it even happened. Because it's a good shot. It's a good, clean right hand. As Sharmba backs him up, he begins to powder with both hands. And that right hand right there did it. Came right over the top and hit him right on the noggin. Bobby.
Well, I'll tell you what. He got hit with a couple of right hooks coming around, and eventually Sharmba caught him with the third one. The first one is what got him in trouble. A little while later, number 2 and number 3, he walks right into it. Sharmba turned into it beautifully.
Well, we know Mitchell won it, but we'll wait to give you the final tally. Let's get the official call from Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a majority decision. Here are the score totals. Our judge at ringside, Paul Artiste, who is Judge A, scored the bout 114-114, even a draw. Overruled by judges B, Gustavo Padilla, scores the bout 116-111. Judge C, Ove Ovesen, scores the bout 115-113 in favor of the winner, and still the WBA super lightweight champion of the world, the little big man, Sharmba Mitchell.
Majority decision. The 3 judges were in complete agreement in only 5 of the 12 rounds. And you may have heard Mitchell's corner yelling, "Hold on," for the last round.
He wants the mic.
Don't forget, coming up next, an extra added attraction, Washington, D.C.'s #1 rated Mark Johnson takes on #2 contender Ratanachai Vorapin of Thailand for the vacant IBF Junior Bantamweight belt, recorded earlier tonight. Right now, we're set for post-fight reaction from our main event. Let's swing it up to Andrea Joyce in the ring. Andrea.
All right, thanks, Dave. Sharmba, congratulations.
Thanks a lot. First, I want to say,
you knocked him down in the first round. Were you surprised at the strength with which he came back?
first of all, I want to thank God for getting me through my training camp and getting me in through this fight safe. Also, I want to thank Don King for giving me the chance to even go to France, to have a title defense and have another title defense at home.
Were you surprised the way he came back in that second round?
Oh, most definitely. I knew he was going to come back, man. It's a hometown rivalry thing, and, you know, what makes this fight better, man, and exciting is that it is hometown rivalry, and he's a tough opponent. I knew he was going to be a tough opponent. I didn't think he was going to go down in the first round, to be honest with you. I was very surprised.
We're going to show you the knockdown in the first round. It looked to all of us like we were going to be out of here early tonight.
I thought I was going to be out here early, too, but I knew he was going to bounce back, man, if I didn't catch him real good. He was slipping real good. He was timing some of my punches, and I was getting over anxious also, to try to get him out there for the hometown crowd. A lot played in it, but, I took my time and tried to box him out. He fought a good fight, though.
Did you know the scores in those last couple of rounds? Were you aware of how close it was?
I knew it was close because I took off some rounds, man, and I wasn't doing things I was trying to do. You know, I couldn't get myself really together, and I had to pump.
You looked a little frustrated.
I was frustrated because I really couldn't get myself going. I knew I trained hard. Maybe I trained too hard. I'm not sure, but you know, I just go back to the drawing board, look at this fight, and do whatever Don King, my managers, Debbie King, you know, Carl King, and Nathan Peake want me to do, man.
Do you think you played it safe in that last round?
Oh, most definitely. I played it safe. He was punching hard. He caught me with a couple of punches that were nice. That stung me a little bit, but it wasn't enough to, you know, get me out of there and take me out of my game plan.
All right, congratulations. Let's turn our attention now to Reggie Green. A valiant effort out there, knocked down in the first round. How were you able to come back and turn this thing around for yourself?
It was a shock punch, and he just caught me with a good punch. Then I was like, that made me desperate. And you see it, when I caught him, I thought I was going to knock him out. And I had him, but he held on. He used his experience. He was smart.
What about the open scoring for you, though? Did it help you to know how close this was? Did you know where you stood in those last few rounds and what you needed to do?
I knew it was real close because he was running a lot of rounds and just taking off, but I wasn't sure whether they was going to give it to him. Because the rounds I thought I won for sure would always be one judge would give him a round. So it made me just like keep pressing. Then I was like, I'm not going to be smart. I'm not going to just run into anything. And when I caught him, he was smart. He kept running, and I knew they was giving him a round because he was champion.
You gave us a great fight. Thanks so much. Back to you, Steve.
All right, Andrea, Reggie Green knew he had to win the final 3 rounds on each judge's scorecard with open scoring here tonight. He didn't do it, and Sharmba Mitchell retained his title. Take a look at